How you doing today? I hope everybody blessed. I hope everybody staying safe out here. I hope y'all making money. I hope y'all are prosperous. I hope y'all relationships in order. And I hope that y'all serving the Most High. Man, welcome to another edition of Water and Wine. So we're going to go ahead and start off with, because you know I love starting off with scriptures, at least in the last few little videos I have. We're going to go ahead and go Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 to 9. To everything there's a season and a time for every matter of purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down, a time to build up. A time to weep, a time to laugh. A time to mourn, a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. So look, we're just going to talk about the different seasons of life. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people get this misconstrued about God and his divine will. God isn't some magical tooth fairy that you could pray to, and every time you feel sad or feel bad about something, you're going through something, he's just going to magically make it better. Like, that's not how the Most High has ever worked or operated in none of these verses right here or in anybody's actual real life. Now, of course, divine intervention comes in. God hears your tears, and if you're righteous, he can do things to bless you in a certain way to get you right. But for the most part, everything that we go to is for a reason, and everything we go through is for a season. Rather that be relationships, rather that be friendships, everything has an expiration date. Now, the expiration date ain't got to be we fell off or X, Y, Z. The expiration date could be when your lover died before you or you died before your lover. You feel what I'm saying? But everything in the flesh has an expiration date, and you don't really want to put all your eggs into this one basket. Your main goal should be eternal life. You feel me? Now, of course, you want to plant seeds here, and you want to be righteous and do the right thing and build up businesses and get to know people and live your life. Like, of course, you want to live prosperous and do your thing here, but most of your energy should be cast into the Most High. They got people in relationships. They put their relationships on such a high pedestal that when it don't work out, they mess around and they be drugged out in the streets. You feel me? They lose their mind. Or a job opportunity doesn't work out and you suicidal now because your job opportunity didn't work out whenever the Most High had something planned that was way better for you. But since you got in your human emotions and your human feelings and you lack that trust in the Most High, you looking at it like it's the end of the world. You might be going through a divorce. You might be going through child support court. You might be going through a domestic violence issue. You might be going through a drug addiction, a porn addiction, whatever you're going through. You feel what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason and for a season. God knows what tempts you. The devil knows what tempts you. You feel me? God wants to give you the strength to overcome every temptation. You feel me? He doesn't just want to lift it up off you. I mean, that's possible. If it's in his divine will for him to lift it up off of you and you just surrender that vice to him and he gets it up off you, that's wonderful. But a lot of times God wants you to thug it out until you could have the discipline enough to really refrain from these different things. And he'll let you fall and let you stumble and let you self-destruct until you learn your lesson. The lesson is more important than your own life. The lesson is more important than everybody's life. You feel what I'm saying? In the Bible, it's billions of people that got slaughtered and killed to prove a point. You feel me? All those plagues that the Pharaoh and his people went through to prove that the Most High was with Moses, that affected everybody. A pool full of blood, locusts everywhere, all types of wild things going down just for the Most High to prove a point. People getting sick and dropping dead just for the Most High to prove a point. You feel what I'm saying? So you really got to be cognizant of the fact that everything in this life is temporal. Everything happens for a season. So when you're going through hardships or struggle, you really got to look at it like okay, what is the Most High teaching me through this struggle? Because it's always beauty in the struggle. It's always a diamond in the rough somewhere. It's always something to learn from every situation that you in. And sometimes um you be enhancing your struggle. You feel what I'm saying? You talking down the Most High and feeling like you all big and bad, and you getting prideful and feeling yourself, and the Most High gonna let you fall. He gonna show you yourself. He gonna show you your true colors. He gonna show you that, oh, I got this issue, that issue, this issue. You feel me? Because the Most High wants you to win at the end of the day in every aspect of life. Now, rather you win, that's on you. You feel me? But he's the coach. He's like the coach of a good team. He's gonna put certain things in your path and certain things in your way to see how you react to it. See if you can learn that lesson from it. You feel what I'm saying? You just gotta be obedient to him. You feel me? You gotta really, like I said, you gotta be cognizant that everything has an expiration date. Everything in life has an expiration date. Your job, your vocation, your family, your loved ones, your child, your mama, your daddy, your everything got an expiration date. Your interest and hobbies, everything, literally everything in life has an expiration date. And like I said, you might be with the same woman your whole life, but one of y'all got to die first. That's the expiration date too. You feel what I'm saying? Everything in this life is temporal. Our mentality should be to endure this so we can be linked with eternity, because your endurance is the only thing that links you to eternity. If you a type of person that every time you fall, you get right back up like it's nothing, then your life is going to be way better than the life of somebody who, as soon as they slip up a little bit, they're going to get depressed or go in a downward spiral. As soon as a relationship don't work out, you're suicidal and off drugs. As soon as you're sick in the hospital, you lose all faith and you feel like you're going to die tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? You just really got to be cognizant of these things that we go through. But even temptation don't last forever. Temptation is temporal. But the Most High will allow the devil to tempt you and tempt your mind and tempt your spirit to sharpen you and to improve you. New levels, new devils. It's like lifting weights. Once you feel like you're comfortable with 5 pounds, boom, God gonna give you 10 pounds. Once you feel like you hitting that 10-pound pump, boom, 20 pounds. And you're just gonna keep going and going and going and going and elevating, because the whole point of life is to grow. If you ain't growing, you dead. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't have that mindset of growth, then the Most High can't be with you. You ain't got to be perfect, but you should be striving to be the best that you can be at all times, because you're a representation of the Most High and a representation of the Father. You can't be in the same little place struggling with everybody else. You different. You got to look at everything like, I'm just here for a season. You feel me? I'm just here to get some lessons and then I'm out. This is a temporal experience. You feel me? That the Most High got me going through to learn what I need to learn. So whenever I'm in this next level, next position, I'm ready for it. You feel what I'm saying? If you got a hobby or something, it's like this, right? Say you got a hobby or something. You like a musician, a YouTuber, just anything, a ballerina, whatever you do. If you really want to do something, and you really want to be top tier at it, and to the point where you can monetize it, you got to do it every day. You got to study your craft every day. You got to elevate your equipment every day. You got to invest in your dreams so your dreams can invest in you. You feel what I'm saying? How you saying I got faith in the Most High, and the Most High told me that I'm going to make this business work, but you're not putting no effort into it. You sitting down overanalyzing it. You like, I need this type of thing to do this, or I need this type of business idea to open up first. And all these different things you're trying to intellectualize whenever you could just be working on your craft. Like a lot of rappers, they be more worried about getting the deal than making music. A lot of YouTubers, they be more worried about the analytics than actually posting something. You just got to take it one day at a time and elevate slowly but surely. Y'all seen how I started? I just started off with the cell phone. I'm still on my cell phone. My mic quality is way better than last week because I'm investing in this, because in the future this is going to invest in me and invest in y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to put out BS content. I want my stuff to constantly be growing and elevating. I make sacrifices for this to work. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, everything is for a season. Even if you just start, even if you're a novice at something, like you just starting off on your business, or you just starting off on your little YouTube channel or XYZ, just whatever you doing. It's only a season that you're gonna be a rookie. If the Most High really put it on your heart and He really gave you that gift and passion, and He gave you the okay to where you know that this is gonna work, just take it step by step, day by day. You feel me? You ain't gonna blow up overnight, and if you do, that could be a curse. Because imagine your first you a rapper. You put out 3 records. Out of your first 3 records, they blow up. Okay, I mean that's cool that you put out them three records and they blew up, but you literally only have the experience of those 3 records. So you don't know what it takes to consistently make hits. You just lucked up and slipped on a banana peel and, you feel me, it popped off. But whenever you got time, when you put time into something, and every day you grinding for it, and every day you really like you investing into it and you believe in it, you feel what I'm saying? That's whenever you can nurture your gift, and your gift is greater and greater and greater and greater and greater. You get more and more consistent. You put more and more reps in. Okay, now when the Most High blesses you with blowing up your music or whatever, you can maintain it because you put in the reps. You know what it takes to make a hit record. You know how many hours, how you know what type of beat that you need to make. You met this engineer. You just have everything set up so that you can maintain what the Most High then blessed you with. And that's the thing about patience. Like, patience is truly a virtue. You really gotta, if you're working on something, it's gotta be a day by day process of you just slowly but surely elevating. Don't think about a business idea or nothing that you do on terms of, oh, I'm gonna blow up and make a bunch of money. Think of it as I'm planting the seed, and I'm gonna let the Most High grow this seed. You feel me? Just like I said in my last video about planting seeds. That's what it's all about. That's what this channel is about. That's what life is about. Life is about growth, and it takes time. And you're gonna have to go through multiple seasons before you could truly see the fruits of your labor. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go through good days, bad days, okay days. You just gotta make sure that you have that consistency every day to be building everything up. And don't get too caught up on these relationships that are temporary, or these business ideas that are temporary, or these different parties or drugs, or all this stuff is temporary, bro. This is a temporary experience that we're living on this earth. We only have a certain amount of time to live. And hold up.
I really don't know. I want to say something right here. This might make you all think. Life is not really long. Let's say the average person 30 years old. If you're 30 years old, you are not but about 7 years old. How can I prove it? Add up all the 7, 8, 9 hours you slept for 30 years. Out of 30 years, add up all the nights, last night when you went to bed and woke up this morning, you don't remember a thing. You've been unconscious for about 8 years. If you're 30 years old, you slept about 8 years. Okay. How much traveling have you done in 30 years? From the television station to home, to another country, to another city, to school, to church. You've probably traveled 2 years of your life or spent just getting back and forth to where you're going. So there's 8 years of sleeping, 2 years of traveling. There's 30 years out of your life before you accomplish anything. How long do you sit in school? In America, we stay in school from the 12th grade from the 1st grade to 12th grade. Same here?
Yeah, virtually.
6 hours a day?
Yeah.
6 hours a day for 12 years. Break it down. You sat in the classroom for 3 years without leaving. Okay, 2 years of traveling, 8 years of sleeping, 3 years of school. How many movies have you went to? How many wrestling matches? How much entertainment? How many movie theaters, live plays, baseball games? Probably 2 years of entertainment. So by the time a man, you older people know him, bear with us what I'm saying, by the time you have children, by the time you have made a way for your children, by the time you've paid for your home, you're pushing 60 years old. So life is real short. So you add up all your traveling, add up all your sleeping, add up all your school, add up all your entertainment, you've probably been half your life doing nothing. So what am I'm 35 years old. 30 more years, I'll be 65. We don't have no more influence. We can't do nothing much at 65. Your wife will tell you that. So what I'm saying, when you're 65, ain't too much more to do. So did you know I'll be 65 in 30 more years? In those 30 years, I have to sleep 9 years. I don't have 30 years of daylight. I have to travel back to America, take 6-7 miles. All my traveling, probably 4 years of traveling in the next 30 years, about 9 years of sleeping, television, movies, entertainment, about 3 years of entertainment. Out of 30 years, I might have about 16 years to be productive. So it's how we can all break individual lives down. What am I going to do in the next 16 years? What's the best thing I can do? Get ready to meet God. Owning real estate, going in business, teaching boxers, that won't get me to heaven.
You got to take advantage of the 24 hours that the Most High blessed you with. You feel what I'm saying? You can't really sit here moping and groping over something that happened in the past, or over analyzing something that happened in the future. You got to take every chance at this present moment, because this is all we got. Every minute that you watch this video, you can't get it back. It already didn't happen. See what I'm saying? So really go outside and really pursue what you want to pursue, and understand that the only thing that's holding you back is you. And whatever you're going through is just for a season, and the Most High always has a reason for it. Shit, all praise to the Most High, man. I'm out.